A top tip for student success, and I hear this coming up in a lot of my podcast interviews and the webinars and live coaching that I do, and the one-on-one coaching, and I speak to a lot of lecturers and leaders in education, and they all pretty much say something very similar. And with regards to being successful as a student, particularly when you're possibly at the tertiary level, university, etc., but I think it's absolutely the same at all levels, is to communicate with your lecturers, your teachers. If you've got questions, raise them. If you're not comfortable to do that in the class, then go find them afterwards. Go find the lecturer after the lecture is over. Generally speaking, they will make themselves available. Yes, there are different teachers who have different styles, and some are more or less approachable, but it's your qualification, it's your degree, it's your success. And so if you don't communicate, they are not going to know that you're having a challenge, and you're not going to open up that environment within which you can get the information that you need to be successful. And it might just be that it unlocks a couple of specific concepts for you. It might be that it just gives you the confidence. It might be that it actually helps the lecturer explain things slightly better. And the number one blocker usually is just a sense of being intimidated by lecturers, and they're just people. I interviewed somebody the other day who studied and went on to do honors and masters, and then is now lecturing at exactly the same university, and sees students like she was just a few years before coming through the ranks and not doing as well as they could because they're not communicating, they're not open to talking and approaching the lecturers. So obviously lecturers and teachers need to make themselves approachable, but as a student, if you want to be successful, you've got to communicate.